As you know, off Amazon marketing is one of the essential tools that you'll need to master in order to produce massive sales on Amazon. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 must-know tips that you're going to need to implement and know in order to improve your off Amazon marketing strategy. This will help you gain massive sales, gain consistency in sales, and overall will also help you build a loyal audience of customers that will love your product and also give you reviews because your product is phenomenal. It will also connect you with your own personal audience, which you'll need to tap into as you start to grow your brand on Amazon. But there are effective ways to do this, and there are effective ways to generate more sales on Amazon once you refine your off Amazon marketing strategy. So let's go ahead and get into it. So tip number 1 is increase your rebate offer. A lot of times new Amazon sellers are running Facebook ads towards their listing, which you should do when you're driving external traffic to your Amazon products. However, what I see a lot happen is Amazon sellers are offering too low of a rebate and they're spending way too much money on Facebook ads. And the reason why your Facebook ad cost is so high is because there's not an enticing offer. And when there's not an enticing offer, people just aren't going to click your ad. And when they're not clicking on your ad, your Facebook ad costs go up because Facebook is saying that this ad is not necessarily relevant to the audience that you're serving. Therefore, you will have a higher cost per click. Now, a lot of sellers get frustrated, especially new sellers. I see it all the time. I get this question all the time. Sellers just don't know how to sometimes make their rebate campaigns work with Facebook ads. And when I ask what they're currently offering, they usually will tell me 20-30% off promotions. It's usually under 50%, which is understandable, right? You have a business, you want to conserve as many dollars as you can towards your bottom line. Now, when you're running promotions, however, you need to pivot your thinking and think, okay, what am I doing for the long term? Long term, you're building assets, which is growing your audience, and you're generating reviews in the form of rebates because rebates are full price purchases, and you're gaining sales velocity, which is necessary to rank on Amazon. So the best way to improve your rebate campaigns is simply increase the rebate offer. So instead of doing something below 50%, I would recommend targeting a 90 or even 100% rebate for your product, especially if your product is above $40, because you have to think about it from the point of view of a customer. Customers are, at the end of the day, going to be paying full price for your product. And in the exchange for that, they're going to be getting a back-end rebate in the form of a gift card, and they usually will have to wait a week before they can get the gift card. So they're giving you a lot of trust right up front. And the best way to get that trust is to offer a really great deal. It's just plain and simple. The better the deal, the better your Facebook ads are going to do. And the better your Facebook ads are going to do, obviously your costs are going to go down, because more people are going to be clicking on your ad, making it more relevant for your business. So if you're running rebate campaigns right now, this will be the fastest way to increase your sales and produce happy customers. Tip number 2, run rebate campaigns alongside coupon campaigns. A lot of times Amazon sellers will either do rebates or just coupons instead of mixing them both up together. And really that's a decent strategy, but an even better strategy would be to actually combine both promotions together and run these 2 campaigns running alongside each other when you're running your Facebook ads. This is the best way to diversify the types of sales that you're getting towards your business, and will ultimately help you not only improve your sales rank, but improve your reviews and also lower your PPC costs. Yes, it will actually help you lower your PPC costs, because the more traffic that you drive towards your Amazon listing, the more impressions your PPC campaigns are going to get, because Amazon's going to see, look, this product is popular, it's getting a lot of clicks. Let's go ahead and open the floodgates up a little bit more for this product to give it more impressions. I've seen it hundreds of times with our clients at ZonRush when we're doing this, and people are using RebatePal to run these promotions, and we're seeing that their PPC costs, they're letting us know that their PPC costs are actually lowering and the ACoS is lowering, and it's actually improving their Amazon advertising performance. So that's really incredible, because you wouldn't think that running external traffic towards your listing would have any effect whatsoever on your PPC campaigns that you're running on Amazon. But in fact, they do help each other, which is fantastic, and it makes sense from the point of view of Amazon. And it also, I can see how it improves it, because you're also getting more reviews for your product when you're taking traffic into your own hands by running social media ads. By getting more reviews that way, you'll build social proof much faster, and the faster you're building social proof, the more likely people are going to convert when they're seeing your ad, when you're advertising for their PPC campaigns. Now, I'll also say, before we move on to tip number 3, that you don't have to have an extremely high coupon to make this effective. We generally see 80% coupons work really well, and they're much easier for a customer to use as opposed to paying full price for your product, especially if it's above $50 or $40. So an 80% coupon will work generally well, and you can run that alongside a 90 to 100% rebate and have these two campaigns working together. You will have phenomenal results if you're just doing that, as opposed to separating them and only doing one or the other. They both complement each other really well. So tip number 3, if you're not a professional copywriter or even a professional graphic designer for that matter, it's best to outsource this particular aspect of creating your Facebook ads to a professional who's really good at copywriting and who's also really good at graphic design. They don't have to be the same entity. You can get 2 separate people. One person can help you create your graphics for your Facebook ads, and the second person can help you with the professional copywriting. And with my agency, I mean, we've seen thousands of product launches from Facebook ads. So we know really how this system works when you're running external traffic, and how effective it is to have professional copy and a professional graphics for your Facebook ads. Now, the reason why you want professionals to work on this aspect of your Facebook ads is simply because you don't want to waste any of your marketing dollars. You know, as an Amazon seller, cash flow is very important, and the last thing you want to do is waste money trying to figure out what the best copy is yourself, or trying to figure out how to do graphic design and create really compelling ads. It's best just to outsource this to someone, and you can use something like Upwork or Fiverr. Just go ahead and type in, professional copywriting or copy or graphic design. Go ahead and let them know, look, this is my product, this is the listing. Go ahead and write me some copy for my Facebook ads, and they'll go ahead and churn out some amazing content that I promise you will work so much better than if you just tried pre-selling it yourself. Again, if you are really good at copywriting, by all means, give it a shot, but I'm just trying to save you some time. And if you're not good at all these things, it's best to work them out before you begin even running your Facebook ads. And the graphic is the most important part, right? The actual image someone's going to see before they click on your ad. It's extremely important to get those right, because that's what customers are going to see before they even read the copy, right? The copy is secondary. People really need to be captured through their Facebook ad. So that's going to be one of the best ways to do that, is have a professional actually create the images for your Facebook ad and go ahead and run those. And just give them the criteria. Look, it's for my product, it's 80% off, or it's for my rebate that I'm running for this product, it's 100% rebate. Let them know that, so they can include some of those elements in the image for your Facebook ad, and you'll go ahead and have that ready in like a day or two. So go ahead and make sure you outsource these very crucial aspects of your Facebook ad process in order to get the absolute best ROI for your Facebook ads that you're running. Tip number 4, automation is key. Now, I see a lot of Amazon sellers, believe it or not, who are still manually fulfilling coupons or rebates and replying to customers inside their ManyChat account, and this can take a long time. The best thing to do is actually automate the funnel process and use a tool like REBATE, where you don't even have to engage with the prospects at all or deliver rebates or deliver coupons for them. Everything is automatically pre-built into our ManyChat flows. All you need to do is connect our funnels towards your ManyChat account, and that's basically it. Our chat bots will actually engage with the customers, let them know when they're going to get their coupon, and let them know when their rebate is. They can check, how long until they receive the rebate. The customer will have all of the customer service pre-built into the flows that we've already made for you at REBATE, and the automation is key. That's why we made it, to make your life so much easier when you're running these campaigns. I actually have a client that messaged me. She's a fairly large seller. And she was telling me that she had a VA that was basically helping her with her product launches. She recently launched like 7 products, I believe it was. And in that process, she had her ManyChat account. You know, she had really good Facebook ads. She was getting a lot of traffic to her Amazon listing, offering coupons and rebates. But before she found REBATE, she was actually doing all of this manually. And she had told me that before she knew it, she had hundreds of people asking questions inside ManyChat. She couldn't keep track of, you know, the VA was actually having a hard time keeping track of rebates being sent out. The emails weren't working. It was just a huge mess. And between her and her VA, now the reason why she was doing this manually is because she had tried other tools before she found my YouTube videos. And those other tools, she said, were basically impossible for her to figure out. And when she found my YouTube videos and she learned about REBATE, and she was actually shocked that she can actually just do everything on autopilot, and even the ManyChat messages she can even manage inside of REBATE. So she was just absolutely shocked that our funnels were so effective and that it was just so easy for her to just plug and play the system. She just had to click a few buttons and the funnel just took care of everything, her rebate automation, the coupons, the customer service. And she was just absolutely riveted that she had to send me this really awesome email, and I just really appreciated that. And that's actually why we built out the REBATE system for situations like that. We had used it before, we tried a bunch of other tools, and a lot of them were just complicated. I just wanted to make sure that we were able to produce something where Amazon sellers can just click and be done with the entire process and run their promotions and adjust anything they need to, all within a simple dashboard. So that's one of the tips I'm trying to offer you, is just make sure you have automation built into your Facebook ads. Otherwise, it could be a really daunting task having to do all of this yourself manually. So tip number 5, follow up with prospects in email. Now, that's going to be one of the most effective ways that you're going to produce sales after you're doing either a product launch or you're just running a campaign just to generate more sales for your Amazon products in general. By following up with the emails that you collect from your REBATE campaigns, you'll be able to connect with those customers again and offer them some sort of a customer support system, or offer them some sort of a helpful PDF for your product, or some sort of value that you can give customers. Because ultimately what you're doing is you're building your brand on Amazon. You're building a business, and when you're building a business, you know that every email that you collect is essentially an asset for you, because it could potentially turn into a sale. And so when you're running these promotions, and let's say you're using a tool like REBATE to collect the emails, automate the entire funnel process for you, as you're collecting all those emails, you need to have some sort of an email system set up in place to simply just copy the emails you're getting from REBATE and just simply add it to your email marketing software. Sometimes people are really interested in your product, but maybe they got busy after they saw your Facebook ad and they didn't end up following through with it because they just simply got busy and forgot about it. So that's why when you have a follow-up email that you usually send out, I usually recommend sending a follow-up email 12 hours after you've collected the emails, because it keeps your business fresh in their mind and it keeps the promotion, and it really reminds them, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Let me go ahead and finish through with the rebate, or finish through by applying the coupon, by claiming your offer. Sometimes people just forget about the promotion. And so it's very vital for your marketing purposes that you get the follow-up right with consistency, because otherwise you can be leaving a ton of sales on the table, and that's simply not something you want to do. You want to go ahead and extract as much value and give as much value as possible to your potential prospects when you're running off Amazon marketing campaigns, because you want to give these campaigns their absolute best shot at performing well. So that first email should be some sort of a customer service piece. I mean, don't copy this verbatim, right? You want to have some sort of professional copy to this, but I'm just saying the first email, you want to have some sort of a customer service piece saying, hey, look, you know, this is our business. We're a family-owned business. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have about our product or our promotion. And believe it or not, people appreciate good customer service. So in addition to people just forgetting about the campaign, maybe they were interested, a lot of people might have questions before they purchase your product, and they would like to have these questions answered. So when you're reaching out to them via email, you have that opportunity to connect with those customers, answer any questions they may have in order for you to close more sales for your Amazon products and improve your rank, your reviews, and overall your sales on Amazon. So do not forget the follow-up piece. It's a vital component to this entire off Amazon marketing process. Well, there you have it, the 5 must-know off Amazon marketing strategies to produce massive sales. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to learn more about REBATE, I will also have a link below in the description. You can go ahead and check us out. We have really good promotions running all the time. And of course, if you found this video resourceful, go ahead and like it and share it. That would mean the world to me. I would really appreciate that. I'll see you all in the next video.